Okay, good evening, everyone. We are up to Perek Kuf Nun, Psalm 150, and as you heard, we're going to be celebrating afterwards with some nice some refreshments and some drinks. So stick around, and I think it's okay. We'll do it after we say Tehillim because it's appropriate. We're completing the 3 minutes of Tehillim series. I wanted to thank Mendel Rubinoff, who it was originally his idea. Took on different forms, but he's saying we're saying Tehillim because of the situation in Eretz Yisrael, and he said, well, we don't really know what we're saying, so we should really learn about it. So I decided for between Mincha and Marav, and then we continued throughout the year to have just 3 minutes. It actually became a little bit longer, so we may be doing 4 minutes of Mishlei, but so stay tuned for that. So on to the Perek. So the first pasuk is Haluk Kel B'Kodsho, Haluk B'Karuzo. That praise Hashem in His sanctuary, praise Hashem in the sky. And Rav Hirschin, his Perush on Sefer Tehillim, points out that this Perek has a progression. It begins with talking about Hashem and His mighty deeds being revealed in sort of what he calls the contemplation of the spheres, and then it moves on to the different instruments and symbols that express thoughts and emotion. And then it talks about how every breath and every mood and every kind of form, as we'll see in a moment, is there to praise Hashem. And every living being is proclaiming God's presence in this world. And it reminded me of a comment that I heard in the name of Rav Aaron Soloveitchik. Rav Aaron Soloveitchik points out that in Az Yashir, in the Shira, at the Yam Suf, at the splitting of the sea, there's something very interesting in the way that the Torah writes the Shira. The Torah has the letters, but then there's these big blank spaces in between the letters. So Rav Aaron Soloveitchik says that on a certain level, Shira, which is expressed in words, falls short. It falls short because we can't fully encapsulate the emotion that we feel that we want to praise Hashem with, and the blank space, which actually Rav Aaron says is double the amount of space as the words. I didn't take a measuring stick. We have some Bali Kriya here. Is it double the space? The space, apparently Rav Aaron said that the blank space is double the space of the letters because the words that we try to praise Hashem with or that we try to express that emotion, it falls short, that the actual Shira elevates it. And this is similar to what we said about with last Perek, that the Radak pointed out that Sefer Tehillim is a book for the national Jewish the national book for the Jewish people to sing to Mizmorim and to praise Hashem and to cry out to Hashem in every situation, but it's not the end all and be all. The Radak says there will be other books, there will be other Mizmorim that will be written, and Shir Chadash, he says, is written other words that will be written in a later time. And it reminded me of that idea that whatever words we give, whatever praise we can say, whatever emotion we can give to a certain moment in time and turn to Hashem with that, it's by definition going to be limited and fall short because it can't completely capture the core of the heart and the soul. And that's when we finish off with the last pasuk, Kol neshama haluka. Let every living breath praise Hashem. And that's what Rav Hirsch says, that to quote from his Perush again, let every breath hear, recognize, sense, and perceive God in all things that life may bring. So it's not just all creatures and all living things, but it also is every form of breath and every kind of experience. How he understands this to mean is in the serious introspection, this is going back to quote Rav Hirsch, in the serious introspection of solemn moments as well as in pensive meditation, in the widespread rejoicing of public jubilation as well as in the quiet serenity of inner happiness, in the unexpected of great surprise as well as in the stirring force of profound emotions. Kol neshama, every breath, every moment. It's sort of, we think of life is our neshama, our life is our breath, and every breath, every moment you're breathing. I think there's a song like that, every breath you take, right? I heard of such a thing maybe one time, I'm not sure. But it's every moment that you live, every experience you have, every breath you breathe, it all comes back to the divine because everything is part of that divine. Everything, it doesn't have to sing a shira with words or a particular articulation. It's all part of that divine presence that we bring HaKadosh Baruch Hu into everything, and we feel His presence in the hard times, in the joyous times, and that's what Sefer Tehillim is about. And I think it's a beautiful way to end it off, that every moment in life, if you understand it, and you can understand as part of the process and part of that beauty of the world, even in the difficult times, but especially, to understand that Hashem is with us in every neshama, every moment, every breath, every experience. That's the encapsulation, so to speak, the capstone of Sefer Tehillim.